Hello, Professor. My name is Chalash. In this video, I'm going to present my backend project for a game matchmaking system. The application is developed using Java and the Spring Boot framework, and it provides RESTful APIs to manage matchmaking related data such as players, matches, ranks, weapons, loadouts, and player performance statistics. Um, the main purpose of my backend system is to manage game-related data in a structured and reliable way while supporting fair and efficient matchmaking. To achieve this, the project follows a layered architecture that ensures clear separation of concerns and improves maintainability and scalability. And the system is organized into entity, repository, service, controller, exception handling, and analysis layers, as you can see here. And all of them are inside the source folder. I also want to mention that there is pom.xml. This XML is being used in order to get the dependencies, and application YAML is being used in order to connect with the database. And as you can see here, uh, there is username and password for the MySQL database. And the backend is connected to MySQL database schema called GameDB. Entity classes represent database tables um, such as players, ranks, matches, weapons, loadouts, and junction tables like match players and loadout weapons. These entities are mapped using GPA annotations, which enables object relational mapping and consistent interaction with the relational database. As you can see, this is an entity annotation, and its primary key, for example, ID. Um, Also, in repository layer here, Spring Data GPA is used to perform CRUD operations without writing raw SQL queries. The service layer contains here the core logic of the application is in the service layer. Service layer handles validations and it coordinates database operations and ensures that rules are applied consistently. Um, and whenever a requested data cannot be found, then the service layer throws custom exceptions to indicate the error. You can see here, it's going to throw an error if something goes wrong. And the controller layer exposes RESTful endpoints using URLs such as API weapons like here. And there are different HTTP methods, as you can see, and all of them define like different operations. Get here is used to retrieve data, post to create new records, and put to update existing records, and delete is for removing records. These endpoints were tested using Postman, and I'm going to test them to verify correct behavior on data flow between the client and the backend. Also, I have exception folder and centralized exception mechanism. It's because to improve reliability and user experience. And so I have a resource not found exception is thrown when a requested resource doesn't exist. And global exception handler handles these exceptions centrally. This ensures that the backend returns consistent and meaningful error responses. So in addition, I also have um, analysis layer that evaluates player performance based on match statistics. This layer applies object-oriented programming principles such as abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. It calculates metrics like the KDA ratio and produces structured analysis results that can be returned to the client through API endpoint. So I'm going to run the program and let's see um, analysis of a player, for example. I'm going to get and it's getting a player's statistics, let's say 36th player, and it's getting the result. I can also get, for example, weapons. It's going to give me a list. If I identify a ID, it's going to give me the weapon with the ID. I can also post a new weapon. In order to do that, I need to delete this. I need to go to the row. Let's say uh, type lens damage. And if I send it, it's going to send and it's also returning me the weapon with the ID. It's going to be 31 because of the auto increment. It's adding to the end of the list. I can put and put is changing. Let's say I'm going to change the same thing. Um, let's say like this, and I'm going to send it. And as you can see, it updated the data. We can also see that from here. As you can see, it added the nightshade axe with the new values. So, so that's all. This backend project demonstrates the implementation of a Spring Boot application integrated with a relational database. And in the future, this project can be extended with features such as authentication, advanced analytics, and a front-end interface. Thank you for the listening.